Welcome to Paint and Breathe number 24. We'll have to do something special and fun for number 100 when that comes around. How's everybody doing? How's the rest of your Saturday been? I hope you've had a good day. We have a bunch of different projects that we're going to work on tonight. So we're going to start with this one because I want to start playing with where to add in gold and more brown. So it's brainstorm time. Hi, Cara. How you doing? Good to see ya. Oh, shoot. Where are my glasses? Oh, good. They're not far this time. That's nice. There we are. Hi, babe. All right. How was your afternoon, the rest of your afternoon? Hey, Debbie. Hey, Barb. Hey, Tina. I'm sure Tina, is Tina here yet? I haven't seen her, but we shall assume. All right. Ah, damn it. My feet are all scrunched up. How's everybody doing? There's Tina. Hey, Tina. Hello, lovelies. So, I am conflicted. So I'm going to need your help. Afternoon was good and you're doing good? Wonderful. Good to hear. I have to make decisions. And I don't like to make decisions. Find them very inconvenient. So I think I'm going to have to do some drawing to figure out what is going to be next on this. So I'm going to grab a different color pencil. Actually, let me see if I've got another color over here that might stand out. No, they're all dark. All right, so we're going to use orange. We're going to do some drawing. Hey, Gabrielle. How you doing? Good to see ya. How's your day today? Okay, so we have this border to contend with. So I want to add in more brown and I want to add in more gold. So I'm wondering if I should just start to add in gold. That would actually work really well. That would actually work really well. If I add in like swoops coming down like this, right? And then I could start adding in smaller ones and just do this all the way down. If I do something like that, right? And I could have another one come down this way. And then just have these continue to come down the sides. And then this one could come down and come down to there. Well, I think we just figured it out, folks. Son of a gun. That was easier than I thought. You're good, Gabrielle? Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Now, the other option would be to maybe like do one that's here and it comes down to here, It looks like I'm drawing little penises, and I'm really not. And then we could do another one here that comes up here. No, I don't like that idea. Or we could do some curly cues. So we could do one that starts here, and then one that's here and comes out like that. We could do some curly cues. That could be pretty. What do we think? I think we can do curly cues. I think we should do curly cues. Even more than this. This would be a good option and might still be an option at some point, but yeah, let's do curly cues. Whoop. All right, so I'm going to draw some out and let's see what we can do. Dotting after dark with Jamie, exactly. On today's workshop, we're going to be talking about dotting dicks. Here we go. All right, that was inappropriate, but also very appropriate all at the same time. All right, so if I'm going to... I'm going to draw this. Like that. That needs to be bigger. Yeah, that needs to be bigger. Sounds good. All right. So let's try this again. Make that a little bit longer that way. Okay, so then this one would come this way. Like so. And then do we just, yeah, let's just keep going. Now it's too big. Son of a... Get out a ruler, Jamie. That would make it easier, wouldn't it? We'll try again. Hi, Kim. Pouring some resin-crete. Oh, that's cool. I've never used that stuff. That's fun. Hey, Deborah. How you doing? I am trying to be a little more methodical. Let's see if I can do it. So we are going basically from there to there. That's 7 centimeters, so 3.5 is right there. Let's see if this one is also 7 centimeters. 7. No, you are longer. Crapola. Well, we will fudge it a bit then and go right about here. Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out. That is definitely 3.5. That's pretty darn close. There. All right, let me try this drawing stuff again here. So that one actually worked out well. So this one, And then this one. And then this one. Like so. And I'm going to try and do this with bliss drops. I'm not going to do this with, I don't like that. I'm not going to do this with cones or anything. I'm going to do this with bliss drops. And I think I'm going to do them all in gold. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so that one comes down there, comes up there. This one then starts up here, significantly smaller. Goes there. And then this one goes here. I don't know how that one's gonna work. We'll squeeze it in there somehow. And then this one will go here. And here. Eesh. All right, let's see if this works. Oh, I'm nervous. All right. How was Tara's workshop today? How was Tara's Patreon live? Was it a good live today? It's always a good live with Tara. That was a dumb question. All right. I'm not erasing them completely. I'm just doing my gentle erase. Want to see them? Okay. Steffi. Thanks, Deborah. Drive safe. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I just got rain on my face through the window. Lovely. Okay, and I'm going to add a bit more paint here. All right. I don't know how this is going to go, but let's keep going. You know what? This one needs a little bit extra too. Definitely needed extra paint. Make sure they stay nice and poofy. I feel like there's a huge bubble under there. Okay. Okay. Helps to have the curly cues drawn already. Definitely helps to have them drawn already. You know, it would have been cute if I'd made them kind of interlock. You know what I mean? I don't know that I want to do that though. Okay, so that's not the right one. Add more paint here. Okay, so now let's go to this one. Yeah, that could have been cool. Have to remember that for the next time, to have them kind of interlocking, almost like with their tails overlapping or something. Then they just look like more sperm again, though. We don't need that. Nobody needs that. Anybody painting tonight? Doesn't feel like Saturday to me. I don't know what it feels like, but it definitely doesn't feel like a Saturday to me. I hate when that happens. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, no, I don't like that at all. No, no, no. No, I need to make them symmetrical. That's not going to make my brain happy at all. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Time to rethink and redraw. Nope. That did not make my brain happy at all. Okay. You're struggling with your gauge on your knitting sweater using a hobby pattern. Knitting is so hard. I wish I had any kind of advice to give ya. Let's see. Finishing up your Terra piece. Very nice. Is that the one you started today? Eating mac and cheese. That sounds good. Barbass is at a number 3 yarn Cara. And I was working on a peacock 16-inch. Very nice. Lovely. Lovely. Now I'm wondering if I painted this with my black paint or if I painted it with my gesso, and I can't remember now. So this might not be the right color of paint for the touch-up. Oh well, we'll figure it out. It's fine. We'll skip over that section and off we go. Last week's, very nice. Barb, the name of the pattern is Pom Pom Belleville Texture Top. It's a single needle. Oh, it's from last week. Okay, cool. Waiting for the glouche to dry on a test piece. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I can't wait to get mine. So exciting. Oh, right. I have to redraw. Oh, son of... Of course. Okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I'm excited to try the glouche too. I can't wait. I wonder what I'm going to do with it too. I have no idea yet. I'm starting to let the ideas start to swirl in my head. See what I can come up with. I can't wait to see what all of you guys do with it. Everyone's going to have such cool ideas and cool takes on how to use it and what to use it for. I can't wait. Oh, bother. All right. Well, hopefully that'll work because I need it to join together with the other curly Q. So hopefully I didn't ruin anything too badly with it. It was the way that the symmetry was off that really mucked with my brain. It was just that the symmetry was so off. So I wanted to do it as just like a continual chain kind of idea, but that was a very loud scream from my brain when I saw it. I'm like, oh no, that's not what my brain wants to see at all. But I think that it's one of those things, right? And I'm going to struggle to explain it, I think, a little bit in my head, but I know you're going to understand exactly what I mean when I say it, because you guys always do. It's one of those things that it could look really, really beautiful like that on a different project, but on this one, it just didn't sit right. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was one of those ones, because I think it would have looked good, but I don't think my brain was going to get past, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think my brain just wasn't going to handle that lack of symmetry well. And that's up way too high. This big dot here, I shouldn't have put those on there yet. But that's okay. We'll make it work, 'cause we always do. Where's my pencil sharpener? Sorry, I'm just trying to find my pencil sharpener. Oh, there it is. I hate when you look right at something and it's not there. And then you look back and it's right there. Okay, so and then okay, and then this one will go up this way and down that way. And then this one will go this way and that way. I think we've got it. I think. The other thing with your watercolor pencil crayons, it can happen with chalk too, it happened on the teapot, is you don't want the paint to pick up any of that color underneath. So using, like if I was using a yellow pencil now instead, that would help me out. Or just doing this gentle erase. Okay, let's try again. Whew. Oh, did you go look at her pattern? All right, let's go right here. Oops. Okay, I think that's good. Hey, Jess. Hey, Patty. Colors are ombre colors, mixture of pink, purple, beige, green, light blue, and fuchsia. Oh, beautiful. You gonna enter it when you're done, Barbast? What's new, Patty Cakes? I don't think I've ever called you Patty Cakes before. I was channeling my inner Jan. How's your afternoon been, Jess? Been doing good? That's cool. The bra looks like one for the books. Playing with Gloosh. Oh, awesome. How was that? And once mine get here, I'll have to go watch that class. Make sure I know what the hell I'm doing. There's a pic out there of two opposing players holding hands and looking on. Oh, I need more paint. I forgot. More paint. More paint. It's really fun, especially putting the mic on at the end. I haven't gotten that far yet for the mica. Oh, I can't wait to try it. It sounds like so much fun. Patty says, oh, Barbara, forget who they are, but the picture will haunt them till the day they die. Now, where is my little silicone brush? All right, got it. Oh, fun. The first ones that we did are already starting to dry. All right. That's really noticeable. Crap. All right, hold on. There we go. That's a little better, I think. Also, guys, got to shout out Ashley's mini dot mandala kits just dropped on her Etsy. Oh, that's right. Yes, definitely go check out that. So nice to be able to get those kits that are already put together. You got everything that you need in them. So that is Keeping It Crafty with Ashley. Anybody who's watching this, if you search Keeping It Crafty with Ashley on Instagram is the easiest place to find her, and all of her links in her profile. And for the gloosh, that is Tara of Deserted Bliss. If you search Deserted Bliss on, also again, on Instagram, TikTok, both Ashley and Tara are Instagram, TikTok, Patreon. But Instagram is probably the easiest spot to go and find all the links. And you can buy gloosh, which is a glue mixture that Tara custom made. So you basically paint with it. And then when it dries, you can use mica powders and foils on it to, it's really, really cool stuff. So anyways, check them out. And thank you for mentioning that, Jess. That's awesome. Thank you, Jess. Finally, the drive is done and I can enjoy the chat. Wonderful. Lovely. Happy you're here. I have to start consolidating some of my Bliss paint bottles, I think. I've got all these partially empty and partially full bottles all over the place. Oh, no, Bubble. Bubble, get out. Okay. This is going to be the most magical tissue box cover that there ever was. Awesome. Thanks, Jess. Beautiful. So if you're watching, Jess just put the comments in at 39:38 in the live. Love the swoopiness of these gold swoops. They're fun, huh? Yeah, I'm happy with them too. Thank you. Add paint. Add paint. Make sure they're extra poofy. And then when we go back down to the other end of the tissue box, we will see these gold swoops already changing color as they're drying. So they're going to look much more gold. Starting to dry on this end here. Da, 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 na, na. That's right. Damn straight, Wilby. Can't even look at a squirrel in the yard without laughing now. Oh no. Yeah, that was a live for the record books, wasn't it? Hi, Paula. How are ya? Good to see ya. All right, one more here. I think we're getting there. Okay, so that is where we are at so far. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Paula. I'm good too, thank you. Funnier without it. So apparently I can spend nights in Canada and bring my bliss paints. Ooh, that's lovely because it's not food. All right. Okay. I'm going to remember that, Steffi. Absolutely. Thanks, Paula. Tracy, hi. Thank you, thank you. Now more decisions need to be made, though. And I don't quite know what those are going to be. So you know what I'm going to do is we're going to grab something else for a bit. We're going to let this one sit for a little bit. And then we're going to let it dry a little bit. And then we'll come back to it depending on how timing is later today. So I'm going to go and grab something else. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm gonna move this one out of the way and then bring this one back. What are you up to tonight, Tracy? And we need to put lids on these ones. Where is my green lid? Oh, my green has a lid on it already. Fantastic. I think craft stuff has limits though, because they're afraid if you're making and selling. Oh, gotcha. Bring in 72 aloes. Interesting. Hi, Asia. Sounds good, Kim. We'll be here, love. Thank you. This one's a fun one, huh? But let's say I brought glouche so I can paint at apart, but then I forget my glue. Oopsie. Wouldn't that be a crying shame? Or wouldn't it be? I painted so many things and I gave gifts to everybody in my hotel. Shed all my varnish. Oh, I was going to say, you shed all your varnish. How did you shed the varnish? And I don't understand. You finished all the varnishing. Very nice. That's nice to get that done. That's got to feel good. How many pieces did you have to get varnished? Yeah, totally a crying shame. It would just be awful if that happened. Oh no. Oh no. As if you thought it was code. Code for something. You get started early this Saturday. Okay, this lid is just clogged enough that it's going to cause me problems, I think. So, bear with me. I'm going to clean out any gunk. I still don't have my pliers handy. My toolbox is buried in my hall closet. And let me tell you, when I decide I want to procrastinate finding something, it's not that difficult. I procrastinate on stuff I'm not trying to procrastinate on, so that's even worse. 4 18-ounce rounds. Nice. Yeah. Paula. Just blow the hole. Just blow your hole. Have to be so careful. When in doubt, blow the hole. Works though. Okay, let's see if that's better. Yep. A couple little bubble burps in there, I think, but it's really cool because, so this is going to be, so we've got a row of tumbleweed, then of chuckwalla. Now we're going to do tumbleweed. So it's going to be a very, very, very subtle difference. Very, very, very. I know the bliss charts are too funny. All right, so let me zoom you in, if I can, to here. Let me get my flexible tape measure out of the way so it doesn't flop on wet paint after. All right, so we're going to add the third row of dots here. We did one row today. Those dots are still settling and drying and curing, so they're going to shrink down a little bit. They'll get a little bit golder. There's going to be a very, very subtle difference. Why did you put them in said closet? Oh no. Oh, that was too much. I thought that was too much. I put stuff away sometimes just to get it away, not to necessarily put it where it's supposed to be. Oops, there we go. So we're doing some slightly larger. I have a feeling these might be too large in some cases, but we'll see what we can do here. these are gonna run together. Shoot. All right. Take 2. Yep, these are all running together. And that is not what we want. So let's clean this all up. I'll be able to fix it. I did make it way more difficult for myself than I needed it to be, but you know what? Tough cookies. I like when, I like to gut crafts every 6 months or so I can see the stuff. I still need Temu. Part of my problem is I run out of places that things are supposed to be. Yeah. Or there's, like I could say this thing probably deserves a special spot where it's just gonna go, but tell me where that is and what am I supposed to combine it with, because there's nowhere new. Nowhere new that I can put it. All right. All right. I'm gonna touch that up before we go much further. So I think I told you guys that I'm making rocks with paws on the top and donating to my vet's office. Aw, Patty, that's wonderful. Oh, the idea of having everything organized with its right bin and labeled and everything. Oh. That would be amazing. There's this account that I follow. It's called, I can't remember, is it Teaching Around the Rainbow or something? I can't remember. But she has a resin room. And in her resin room, she has fold-down tables. She's got spots to store everything. And so she shows how she kind of opens up the room and then closes the room at night. It's just so satisfying to watch. I'm going to have to do this with a much smaller brush to get into those cracks there. Oh, that's not going to be easy. All right, I'll do the rest with a small brush, I think. Oh, I can get a little bit more in here. This is the same problem I ran into on the big rainbow brushwork piece. I had to go in and touch up, and then it made all the dots look weird. So I may end up picking these dots off. They're not super cured on there yet, so I might end up taking those off and just redoing that little section, but I can do that tomorrow. We'll do the rest of the dots for now. I'll try and get the size where I want it to be, and we'll keep going. I'm scrolling back, sorry, I'm scrolling back. Crap. Kim's back. Hi, Kim. Suddenly allowed yarn into your paint places. That's trouble. Yeah, they'll love that. They'll call me Friday and said they would like to put a rock on the counter with a business card for me to sell them. That's amazing, Patty. Hell yeah. I have all kinds of bins stacked on top of each other. I only get to the bottom of the pile maybe once a year. Right. Yeah, yeah. It's teaching over the rainbow or teach over the rainbow, something like that, Asia. Yeah. Sounds fun. Stencils and rulers from your December move. And then it feels like Christmas. So we're like, look at all this new stuff that I forgot that I had. Gabrielle will be back. Okay, sounds good. All right. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Whew. Share the same birthday in August. Ah, gotcha. That's really, really cool, Patty. That's got to feel so good. Patty's got such a big heart. My hand's feeling it today. It's a lot of bliss strop squeezing today. So I apologize. I'm going to be moving a little slower. This is gonna look really cool. I mean, they totally blew me away. How many vet hospitals? Well, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. That just doesn't happen. I think that's wonderful. I feel like there's something in my paints that's keeping it from coming out here. I feel like there must be a booger in there that just keeps settling in over the whole of the bottle. No, you'd never think they would do that. That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna check this out again here for a second. Because I feel like this is more than fatigue, because my hands did not feel this working with the gold. So I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing here to worry about. Oh, there's a little bit of goopiness, so that probably wasn't helping. Probably when that paint is like not dry. So not like an actual booger yet, but booger adjacent, perhaps. Blowing lots of holes today. That one was on purpose. All right, let's try this. Oh. That's so cool. Okay. Yep, gorgeous. Oh, that's much better. I think there's a couple of bubbles. Getting ready to cause problems, maybe? Oh, sorry, you guys. Oh, my hands. I should probably move the knife. away, maybe. You missed the patty lovin'? Join in anytime. It's always a good time for a patty lovin'. Here's someone choking outside. Okay. Not choking, just coughing. I have to keep stretching my hands. Sorry, guys. It's going to take a little bit longer today. Okay, here we go. That was a big yawn, too. Oops. I'm going to need more tumbleweed very, very soon. And Tracy asks, who's winning? Is it? Leafs in Montreal still? Okay, I think that's better. All right, so let's zoom out. 3 rows, almost done once I touch up that paint down there. But I think that's looking all right. I think. And that's not bad. That just took me like 20 minutes to do. Wow. Not interesting. All right. So now I'm going to go grab the vase and we will do another little section on that. Not doing well again. Oh, it's against Ottawa. Oh, and Minnesota lost. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, but Toronto will take the series. You need to pick a better second favorite. May I suggest one for you? I'm not sure about the center barb. Right now, I like the kind of star shape that it makes. It was one of the things that was so cool about the candle holder, right? Is that where the candle sat, it looked like it had this star there. So I'm honestly not sure. So what I think I'm going to do is once I get the edges done, then I will remove all of the guidelines and probably let it sit for a little bit and see if there's any ideas that come up for in here. And then go from there. Just like I don't know if I'm going to add anything more in any of these spaces, because I could really fill it up if I really wanted to. I just don't know for sure if I really want to. So yeah, I'm on the fence about it. That one's, it's going to have to be a last minute decision, I think. Or at the one of the last decisions made anyway. Okay, so for now, I'm going to go put this out to sit and dry, and I'm going to bring the vase in, and we will do another little bit on that one. All right. So we have the vase, and this, and this, and this. And I need my blanket back. And then I can bring my phone down, and now I'm going to catch up on the comments. Let's see. Barbara, hi. There you go. Open to suggestions. Private message, don't want to piss Barb off. Oh, no. All right. So here we go. We've got a piece of paper on the inside of the vase with the guidelines. This is the side we did this afternoon. I am thinking today we'll just do a couple little measurements because I'd like to see how this is going to measure out and how we're going to space it out and kind of get that stuff figured out. So I'm going to grab my new white chalk pen, and we're going to use this sparingly because I don't want to make a ton of marks on this thing. And this is going to be touchy, I think. Now, the design itself, this wide equals Tracy, did you see the big brawl between Washington and Montreal? Thanks, Kim. Good luck, Tracy. I have enough chicken and sage to put them all out. Channeling my Betty White in the proposal. To the window. To the wall. That was such a good movie. I loved that movie. All right, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at 9.5. Okay, so if we have 9.5, then I need to see how that is going to fit around the side. So I am going to tape my tape measure here. So that's 22 centimeters. Okay. Oh, I should have kept that there. Should have kept that there. Little bonehead. Ah, stay. Stay. Okay. So I have to do some mathing. What did I say it was? I said it was 9.5. So 9.5. 9.5 times 9.5 times 2. I still do long multiplications. 0, 1, 18, 19. 19 centimeters. And 22 minus 19 is 3 centimeters. So that means 1 centimeter between each one. And we'll get 3 going all the way around. Ha! I cracked it! Yes! Okay, so that means I need to make a mark at 1.0 centimeters, then plus 19, so then at 20 centimeters, then at 21 centimeters. Nope. Hold, please. So I need to go at 1.0, then 10.5, because then we have plus 9.5. Plus 1.0 is 11.5, plus 9.5 is 20.0, plus 1.0 equals 21. No, that's not going to work. Because I have to end at 22. Oh, that's why. Okay, hold on. So if I have 9.5 plus 22. Crying out loud. 22.0 plus 9.5, Jamie. Learn how to add it up. 11, 31.5. So 9.5 times 3 is 15, 18, 19.5. So does that mean I can get 4 of them in? Maybe it means I can get 4 of them in. So 9.5 times 4. Can I? That's not right either. That's not even close to right. Holy crap, 9.5 times 3. 15, 27, 28.5. 31.5 minus 28.5 is still 3.0. So that should mean on either side, so I do 1.0 How is that making sense? So if we go, so it should be 9.5 plus 1.0 plus 9.5 plus 1.0 plus 9.5, and then technically like plus 1.0, and then it goes back over here. So we've got this one done. So I should just need to mark those ones. All right. I'm coming back to you. I promise. This is just for the start, though. All right, let me scroll back. I did not look for it. I have chickens in stage 2, Barb. I'll be pulling them out tomorrow. Make sure you're changing the correct name. I have a dead squirrel that could be yours. Oh, Barb, you're amazing. Yeah, she was awesome in that movie, eh? I was doing math to figure out how many bliss designs can fit all the way around my vase. It's okay. You can have your fingers in your ears. It's totally fine. I totally understand. I don't blame you one little bit. Not one. All right. So let me see if I can get this pen working. All right. So I should be able to go now 1 centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. And 1.0. And then that should take me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why didn't that work? Oh, it will. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It worked exactly. Oh, my mathed. Woohoo! All right, so now that means I need to go to 4.75 because that's my actual center. And then we've got that, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why. 4.75 here. I knew that didn't look right. You go away. Then there. Then there. And then we go in 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 0.75. And we now have our spacing. Do we? Yes, we do. Oh, I need to mark in here too. Hold on. Hold, please. I need to mark here. And I need to mark here. And then I need to go back to here. Nope, not that one. And I need to go here. All right. Whew. So I think, I don't know if this is dry enough. We're going to try it. I'm going to lay this like this. And we are going to try our next bliss design here. Now, I don't remember if I changed it though. So let me... I drew the freaking lines on the paper. I don't need the damn stencil, do I? For Pete's sake, Jamie. Oh my God, my fingernails are dirty. I'm sorry. Are you heading out, Paula? Good night. I don't blame you, Tina. It makes sense to me. Then I'm always the first one to ask her to repeat it. I think just a deep breath. I don't think we needed a blessed poo. No, it wasn't a sneeze. Okay, I need to find my lid for my, there we go, my tumbleweed. And let me grab the Mirage. Now, I'm gonna do this. Put the wedge underneath. So that goes just above that line. Okay. Okay. I don't think my tool is clean. Hold on a sec. What did we say we were going to do for the next workshop? Was I going to put up images to vote, or did we find one to do? I can't remember. I feel like we found one to do, but I can't remember what it would be if it was. If there was one we were going to do. Let me know if you remember. Because I got nothing. I'll have to go back and watch that live on Patreon and figure that out. All right. We didn't have anything picked? Okay. Thanks, Tina. I will gather some options then. If you're watching this, and if you ever want to attend any of the workshops that we do online, I do them all through my Patreon. Go to patreon.com, search Mandala Love Affair, and we do lives every weekend. Some weekend we do 2 or 3 lives when we're getting ready to start a new project. But if you're around and want to come and paint with us, that would be the spot to do it for any workshops and instruction kind of idea. But I also have a free membership tier on Patreon as well that I do a couple exclusive lives there every month too. And thank you so much for watching here on YouTube. It really makes a big difference when you guys stay and watch, so thank you. I want to know how to make the ones that look like they're going into a hole. What do you mean? Can you send me a picture of one, Tracy? so I can get an idea what you mean, and I'll see if I can figure it out. Yeah, awesome. Perfect, Tracy. Stay. Oops. Okay, we're going to do the parts in the middle, and then we'll wait for it to dry and then do the sides like we did for this one. So, It goes down to there. Okay. I love how it's almost glassy and silvery on the one that's dry already. Oh, I need more paint. Now on the last piece, I did a bunch to add extra paint up at the top. The only reason I'm doing that here is because I want to make it a bit of a longer swoop. I gotta get the tiny one. There we go. That's better. There. Oh no, there's a hair. Where is it? Right there. Ooh, I got it. Wow. I need to start playing Operation. But normally I wouldn't backfill these ones. On something like this where I'm trying to use Mirage for a lot, because I want it to be semi-sheer, right? I want it to kind of get a little sheer so it looks like it's etched. Okay, awesome, Tracy. I will take a look after the live. You know what? Okay, good. Awesome. I will check it tonight before bed. Deanna, when you paint on glass, how do I seal it, do you mean? Look at Tina. Tina's already got it. Yep, so we don't need to seal it. We just air cure it for about 30 days, and then it is washable. So these particular paints are Bliss Drops from Deserted Bliss. Our friend Tara makes these paints in her home, and so if you don't have Deserted Bliss paints, any Bliss Drops or the Painted Desert acrylics, there's a couple different lines. You can order them from desertedbliss.com. Desert Bliss also on Etsy, but I like to use Tara's website if possible. because the more money goes directly to her, right, as a small business compared to Etsy. However, that is an option, especially if you are international, if you are outside of the US. Other paints that are suitable for glass and or ceramic will be multi-surface acrylics. These ones you will find, the key is to look on the back on the label of your paints and make sure that it lists, where it lists the surfaces that it's suitable for. Just make sure that it lists either glass or ceramic. Sometimes it lists both, but sometimes it only lists one. If it's good for ceramic, it's good for glass. If it's good for glass, it's good for ceramic. So enamel paints are other ones. So multi-surface acrylic, enamel paints, and glass paints are other options as well. But Terra's are the best. Oh, you watch Terra as well? Okay, awesome. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Autocorrect betrays all of us, doesn't it? Okay, perfect. So yeah, you don't have to do anything with your bliss drops. You just paint and let them cure for about 30 days. And Bob's your uncle. I find when I'm painting on curved surfaces like this too, I leave, it's all about how I have to let them dry, right? Well, that doesn't even come close to matching the other side. So, all right, I will make this one a bit bigger. I'll have to make this one a bit bigger. There we go. It's a little bit better. A little more equal length. Closer anyway. Most welcome, Deanna. Anytime. Thanks for coming to hang out tonight, too. Okay. And then we go here. And then we'll do this one. Okay, so that's going to be all I can do on this one for now. I love that it's going to be a little more compact. So we're going to repeat this here, and then we're going to get those triangles again. So we're going to fill those in, going all the way around as well, to really try and cover as much of this as we possibly can. We might even do rows of dots and stuff too, but we're going to do that interlocking triangles with these guys in the middle. So I'm going to leave this to sit to dry, wet side facing the ceiling. And then we'll grab the tissue box again and we'll see what we can come up with for the rest of the edges. All right, bear with me. I'm just going to go put this out in the other room. I will bring the tissue box back so at least you have something pretty to look at. And then I will be right back. 1 second. Okie dokie. Now it's time to come up with ideas for what the hell to do next. Because I am not sure. Bear with me here. I forgot to plug in my phone too. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. We're in the middle of this. All right, what did I miss? Let me scroll back. Oops. I watch you a lot from the shadows. Oh, Deanna, that's nice to hear. Thank you. Watch a bunch of you from the shadows. Well, it's nice to, this is like meeting in person now. So then thank you for watching. It's satisfying to watch, isn't it? Oh, thanks, Tracy. Yeah, if you can like the video, that would be awesome. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, that would be awesome too, if you like what you see. All right, so we need to make decisions here now. Because I want to decide, I feel like whatever goes around the corner, because we're going to have that border on both sides, I want it to make sense. I want it to, you know, to wrap around the corner somehow. So I want to be aware of that, of how to create that look. And then I feel like what goes along the bottom here can be different than what goes along the top. I'm just not sure exactly what to do. I'm thinking I could do a couple rows, maybe a couple rows of brown dots, like smaller dots in here, and then do the little tiny gold detail in between. And we could have like a bigger brown dot in each of these spots up here. And then I'm thinking for over here, I need a bunch of curly cues that are going to kind of wind down the side here. I don't know. What are we thinking? Thanks, guys, for all the love. That's awesome. I appreciate it very much. Okay. What do I want to do here? I don't think I have to go super small. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't like decisions. Thanks, Kim. I think it's looking good. Okay, so. Thinking, sorry. I don't know what to do. So you know what we are going to do? We are going to stand this up on its end, and we will do one here. And we will start up here. Because why not? All right, so we've got, it's just the green and the gold, green and the brown that we need. So here we go. I know it's a bit of an odd angle, but we're just gonna have to make do. And I definitely can't see you guys now. You guys are up by my eyebrows and off to the side of my temple. So I will stop in a little bit and come back. Only got about 10 minutes left anyway, so we'll see how much of this one we can get done. Hey Audrey, how you doing? Hey Audrey, how you doing? She's gone to her bowl for food. Poor cat having to lick up the crumbs. Such a rough life. Okay, now there. Come on. I know, poor starving baby. It's so sad. So sad for Audrey. Oh no. Oh, I thought I almost put my blanket in the paint that we just painted. So let's turn this way. Uh-oh, there's a bubble. I feel like that needs to be a bit bigger. All right. Nope, not enough paint. I think I'd have this down by now. Oops. This is really hard to paint up higher like this. My perspective is all wonky. Emily plays that game with you too, Kim. I'm so hungry. Tara. Hello, lovely. We've had a nice end of bliss day today. And luckily, we will have many more bliss days to come. Gotta make that bigger. Is that flat? It is flat. How did I make that flat? It's because I was messing with it. And when I mess with it for too long, I make it worse. How's the rest of your day going, Tara? You going live tonight? We're getting there. Almost done. It was good to see you, Barbara. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us for a bit. Always good to have you here whenever you're able to make it. Take whatever time we can get. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Take care of yourself, please. This thing is going to feel so cool. I definitely now need to do a box. Like thinking of like Kim's book box. I need to do a book box in these colors, I think. Don't you think? I think that would make sense. Oh yeah, she was crying about an hour and a half. Too early for her schedule. After 30 minutes, I caved and gave her breakfast. She would not stop talking. Oh my gosh. Her and Audrey sound very similar. Your cat wakes you up every morning by clawing my face, sometimes between 5 and 6. Oh. I'm glad I'm not the only one then. Because, man, she wakes me up like every hour on the hour. And I'm put her on the... And to get her to leave me alone, I put her on the floor. And then I ignore her and go try to go back to bed. And then an hour later, she wakes up. And then she does it again. And then she does it again. Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh. Excuse me. Well... Oh, no, that looks all right. Okay. I thought that looked different for a minute. All right. So here's how this looks with our Bambi curly cues added. And then we will just start on here next time. Thank you for the bless yous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to make this a bit longer though, I think. These need to be just a skosh longer. I think. I think that looks good. Oops. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. There's a point. Shit. I just made a new one. All right. There we go. I think, oh, we need one more dot in here. All right, I think that's about all we can do for today. I think we're running out of time anyway. Yeah, it's about time to sign off. So, I'm going to be posting my live schedule sometime tomorrow. There will not be any lives tomorrow or Monday. I'm hoping for Tuesday afternoon, and we might do 2 on Tuesday. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to try to if I can. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next weekend, we'll be doing all 4 days, probably 2 lives a day for those 4 days. So the week might start off slow, but hopefully we'll have lots of time together over the rest of the week. That would be nice. I know, she acts like, yeah, like it's our last meal. Patty sent me 1 book box. So now that's not true. She sent me 1 big one, and then there's 1 or 2 smaller ones. So I do have those left. And then I think I can get big ones at Michael's still. And thank you, Cara. And thank you, Kim. And Tina, thank you. Sacred poo to you. Thank you, guys. You have a good evening too, Cara. You take care of yourself, okay? And we'll see you soon. Patty said, Barb, they just announced that Wilson and Anderson were fined $5,000 each for the fight last night. Yeah, that's like nothing. Monopoly money, right? Good night, Kim. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Take some breaths. Try and get some rest if you can. Grounding, regulating, whatever you need to do, okay, lovely? At 78 per game. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Even 10 cents. What does she do to wake me up? If my foot dares to be out from under the cover, she will bite the bottom of my instep, or my Achilles tendon on the back of my heel. If my arm is showing, she'll go after my, like if my hand is here, she really likes to bite like right here, or she'll come right up here and try to bite right here. She also likes to bite the underside of my arm. She has bitten a boob before. Yeah, it's like she knows which parts are the most sensitive. And sometimes she just straight out punches me in the face. That happens too. Thank goodness I wear an eye mask now. I'm so terrified of scratching my cornea again. And the way she punches me in the face so often. I'm like, yep, probably a good thing. I'm gonna need to keep wearing that eye mask for a while to make sure I don't get another scratch like that, right? She's so funny though. She's so funny. Good night, you guys. I love you to bits. I will definitely give Mom hugs for sure. Good night, Gabrielle. Good night, Cara. Night, Barb. Night, Patty. Night, Kim. Love you guys. Good night, Tracy. Anybody else who's watching, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And have a great rest of your weekend. Be good to yourselves. Try and take some breaths. Oh, she goes for your hands. Oh, it drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. It's like she so hones in on the spots that are just the most uber sensitive. Cats, I tell ya. All right, you guys. I love you to bits. I will see you in a couple of days. Yeah, the night lurkers. Yeah. Yeah. I wake up and I look around and she's just sitting there staring at me. Good night, Deborah. I love you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.